we don't look for the words to appropriate your feelings.
That's right.
Like when she's sitting in her chambers and she's sitting here doing her court docket, she doesn't look at the words. She don't try to find the words
or
to
try to
appease the audience.
sugarcoat what shit is. Shit gonna stink regardless.
It is.
No matter how much sugar you put on it, it's gonna
shit.
stink.
Yeah.
So you might as well speak the truth.
Right.
And deal with the truth.
Because if you want somebody to shut the fuck up, why would you ask them to be quiet? They may not get the point. When you say be quiet, that's too pleasant. That's too calm. But when you be like, shut the fuck up.
Now you got the point. You know where the fuck I'm coming from.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
No, thank you.
Oh, no, thank you. You know, what you could have brought down here, Queen, since we just had...
I'm sorry, I have some people upstairs.
Okay, gin and tonic, vodka and tonic.
Oh, see, that's you.
I don't drink none of that. Hennessy.
I ain't got no brown.
1800.
I got white and I got wine.
White.
White.
Is right.
You want white?
White.
Absolute cranberry?
That's absolute straight.
Straight.
No ice, no chaser.
Okay, cowgirl.
I don't like that. Yeah, damn right. You ain't know? I like shit straight, hard up and raw. You talking about honesty and being straight up?
Like
That's how I roll.
You said hard up and raw.
Hard up and raw.
I like that. I like that. That sounds about right.
That's how it's supposed to be. And we
Yeah.
did start up a program called 3 Stages BTC. Now BTC stands for Break the Cycle.
Okay.
And my tween is the host of that. We're promoting teen domestic violence awareness.
Okay.
That's something that really need to be addressed. It's getting younger and younger. And although these kids, they might not be getting their ass beat, but it's sexting. It's little kids telling you what you shouldn't wear. The little girl in high school that got her head bashed in over a boy because they liked them in the bathroom.
Young lady. Yeah.
Over a boy.
Right.
So these are topics that need to be addressed from that age now so that they could grow up and be productive adults.
I need you to come to Ofo Station. They do a radio show on Tuesdays, and it's called Ofo Station. They say they're healing the world, one conversation a day. But the subject matter, she has a nonprofit where she helps alcoholics and drug people find shelter, find employment, and those are the platforms that I feel like the radio station is really used for to be able to give information to people. And if we do that, everything else we do is just fun. Like Kai be saying, it's entertainment.
No, I do edutainment.
Okay.
What Khia does, that's still edutainment.
That's true. We're going to educate you, but we're going to entertain you.
There you go. Everyone is trying to be politically correct.
Right.
Oh, my child is too young to be talking about sex. Fuck that, this bitch is out there fucking.
Sure is.
Right.
And it's on YouTube and Instagram looking at all the time.
Love and hip hop. Everything is sex and getting punched in the face.
Right.
Yes.
I have a quick temper. So I want my child to see the real.
Right.
I want her to see if it's happening, let's talk about it. Don't go behind my back, because I got a third eye. I'm going to catch your ass.
Right.
You better know it.
But I'd rather you come to
days.
me. There you go. I'd rather you come to me and talk to me before the government getting that ass and hinder you. That pipeline shit.
Right.
Then what am I going to do?
Right.
Then who else? How can you help me at that point once the government got a hold of her? You know what I'm saying?
And there's so many things that I feel like as parents and as citizens that we not doing any longer that makes the government feel like since you not doing it, I'm going to implement this law and that law. Like when I grew up, my daddy didn't really do, and I don't really like to tell how I came up, but my daddy didn't do well according to my mom's eyes. But she never put him on child support. See, child support was always around. Like when y'all pull up on the internet, since you can find every motherfucking thing, pull up when child support started. A lot of our parents didn't put the man on child support. A lot of our parents didn't call the police.
They worked it out. They did what happened. But you know what? I ain't gonna lie. My baby daddy's on child support.
Right.
He's only, the last time he seen my child, she was 3 years old.
Right.
The purpose of the child support was really because of his wife.
Okay.
His wife, we used to hustle together.
Okay.
So it was more of a friendship and a business bond.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah.
But we conceived.
Right.
I don't even know what the nigga dick looked like. Meaning he didn't get no head, he didn't stick it in my ear, he ain't sticking in my ass.
Right.
He stuck it in the pussy.
Right.
So when my child got sick, I wanted to contact his family to find out what illnesses they had to help me with my child. And the wife was like, bitch, I heard you was fucking around. First of all, you supposed to be a lesbian, so how he the father of your child? Now, mind you, if it was my girlfriends, we would have been on Oprah. We would have been on all types of shit. There you go. Yeah. So, if he didn't stick it anywhere else, he needs to help this little girl the fuck out.
Right.
Oh, I don't believe it. We need a DNA. I said, bitch, if I get a DNA, his ass going on child support, so it doesn't even matter whether or not he's there or not. Because the child support is going to pull up the medical records of him and his family.
Right.
And my baby could get a check to pay for the medical bills that I was stuck with because he wasn't there.
Right, that's real.
And there you go. He's been on child support for the past, only 5 years, to be honest. It went through, and he just got put on. So as a person that has a father that's strictly on child support, I don't really give a fuck how the fuck he feeling like that. I really don't. I'll be done smack his fucking wife too for laying up with a nigga, knowing that he has a motherfucking queen.
Right.
That he doesn't even know how she looks.
Right.
Fuck taken care of. He doesn't even know how she looks.
Right.
If he's walking down the street and as thick as my child is, he's liable to flirt with her.
Right.
And my child is liable to knock him the fuck out. Because he's not there. Mind you, I'm one of 15. I speak on my family. My daddy was a rolling motherfucking stone.
They get in the fight with your ass. They gotta fight the whole neighborhood.
You got the clan.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
You ain't know. You ain't know.
The whole block of people.
The whole clan. But my daddy, I knew who my daddy was. We don't address my siblings. I do not address them as half nothing.
Right.
Those are my brothers. Those are my sisters. They came from my daddy's balls.
Hey, they got him.
Who they got?
They got my baby Katt Williams.
For what now?
It's over with.
I heard he was on the news. What?
They said no bond. Didn't the queen tell y'all they was gonna say no bond? They done got Katt Williams. No bond.
What happened?
I told y'all they was gonna get
because I heard about it, but they ain't speak on the case. What did he do
They got
now?
his ass now.
What did they catch
I
him?
love you, little nigga. But you know you done fucked up.
What did he do now?
I was standing warned. Remember last time we talked about his ass? When you told the goddamn with the stop his shenanigans and they were looking for his ass?
What did he do, sis?
Now that's what he did.
He had done hit somebody through
What, the kid?
No, this nigga got a whole heap of shit.
charges.
Yeah,
But he had called another new charge when he had done swung on somebody.
and they told him to come on and turn
And they
himself
told him
in.
to turn himself in because he was out on bond and called another charge.
And he didn't want to turn himself in.
But he wanted
But
to
now they call him because he committed another charge.
Now, did this happen here? Because he's been out here.
Oh no, he's in Los Angeles.
He's in Los
He's in
Angeles.
LA.
Yeah. Now it says it is becoming clear that comedian Katt Williams is going to have a bad year in 2016.
Surely.
The popular comedian has been arrested once again, this time in Los Angeles, California, after assaulting a woman at a restaurant. Police arrived at the Sportsman Lodge after a woman claimed that Katt Williams attacked her on Sunday.
This Sunday?
Afternoon. This Sunday, baby.
He done hit another motherfucker. He just been acting out and hitting folks.
The officer noticed that the woman had visible injuries and wanted to press charges against the troubled entertainer. He was placed in custody and booked into jail on charge of a misdemeanor battery and reportedly set a $20,000 bond. At the time, he is still in jail. This could mean some serious trouble for a comedian who has been arrested multiple times in 2016.
Why nobody ain't helping him? Why he's not on Paxils or Zans or
first arrest?
Exactly.
We're gonna run down his rap sheet.
And let him tell it. He said he can't do drugs. He got
This
something wrong
has
with
been
his
a good
nose.
year for Katt in
some sort of
2016.
cocaine or something.
No, let him tell it he can't smoke cocaine because he was a general in the Marines and he got something going on with his esophagus and he ain't never did drugs in his life.
That's
I
bullshit.
said, what's up, man?
Well, now the first
So he don't even want to admit that I got a problem.
I ain't got no bone in my nose, but I ain't even gonna lie. I used to toot a day or two in my time. Okay, so it's possible, but that man needs some help.
Now we're gonna run down his rap sheet. Now this is 2016, and I love Katt. His first arrest came at the top of the year in February. It occurred in Gainesville, Georgia, after he allegedly assaulted a clerk at a pool supply store. When the police arrived, Williams was laying on his stomach with his hands behind his back. Black Lives Matter. He didn't want to get shot. You feel me? So he already knew he was wrong. He was booked into the Howard County Jail and released on $5,000 bond. Then the very next month, the month of March, he was arrested for and charged with disorderly conduct. A video of the fight soon went viral with him and the team, where the team looked like he got the best of Williams when he put his ass in the chokehold, causing the comedian to say that's enough. He tapped out. Williams was later released on a $500 bond with that accident. With that incident. At the court appearance, the judge told him that I don't want to see you back in my courtroom.
Okay.
So in March,
That's when he left to go to Cali, because all that happened in Gainesville, Georgia. Okay.
So now we in March,
Gotcha.
the very next month.
Damn.
He was the subject of a no-knock warrant at his home where the police arrived. An unidentified man, as Corey Dixon reported, that he was assaulted by Williams. Dixon alleged that he was working as a bodyguard. So that was a bodyguard that said that Williams assaulted him and had his homegirl beat his ass in the head with a goddamn stick or a bat. So
wait, was the bodyguard for Katt Williams?
yes, and he had two of his.
And Katt Williams beat up his own bodyguard.
His diva chicks. He had two diva security guards that goddamn tied the man to a chair and beat his ass with a bat, allegedly.
Oh wow.
So
Okay.
he was charged for that. He was charged with that. And when the police arrived, they also found a gun and marijuana. So he charged beating the ass.
Wait, wasn't that the incident when they caught him and he was covered in chocolate? Was that?
No, that wasn't it. I didn't get to that.
No. Oh wow, come on.
Now, yeah, we are getting to that one. So when the police arrived at that particular situation where his security guard called the police after being held against his will, tied in a chair, and beat with a baseball bat by the female security officer, he was later charged with aggravated assault, terroristic threats, and false imprisonment. And his bail at that one was set for $60,000. William had to surrender his passport and was ordered to abstain from alcohol and illegal drugs, not to be in possession of any motherfucking firearms. Okay, we're gonna keep it moving. The next month, in April of this year, he was arrested at Metro Atlanta seafood restaurant Spondex. He threw the salt shaker, shake it like a salt shaker, shake it like a salt shaker. He threw it and hit the manager in the face and cut his lip.
They're very rude in Spondivids.
See?
They're very rude in Spondivids. They will test you. But
This is fucking
there's
crazy.
no excuse for abuse.
I mean, like, so, but this is all, he ain't got into trouble once a year. So, like, after he did that with the salt shaker, he was arrested for that. This came after he cut the lady's lip. This incident came after William and his party argued with the staff over a table that they was reserved for another party. Williams was also accused of pointing a gun at a group of women because they stated that their
But if you know you got on bond, why are you acting a fool?
Because he's human.
And high.
And it could be high or that's that other spirit.
And he need to come to
I'm
the
sorry, there you go. He need to come to the board and get that shit cut.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't forgot the charges when he got down.
When he hit that lady in the Walmart Target.
Nah, when he punched the man in photographer, him and Shield Knight. This is all the cases that he's went through this year.
People needs help. People,
They do.
You're seeing
Y'all know
all
how
these
much charge
signs. What?
Hold on, baby. You know how much charge I run out for this nigga?
He what?
I mean,
He had to charge every fucking month.
Every month.
Since the beginning of the year.
that's why I say he ain't getting out.
That's crazy.
But we did the last time we ran his charge. I said, Katt, y'all revoking your bond, and now your ass ain't getting out because all these charges get put
Where's
together.
his therapist? Where's his
family?
psychiatrist?
You know they took the kids.
Tell him to come down and see Queen.
I've been trying to get him to come see the Queen. Him and DMX. He's back in the hospital.
Why? He's back on it too.
We gotta save our black entertainment.
Yes, we do. We really do because we need them. They were our village at one time. People look up to them.
Yeah, and they strong.
Where they so-called friends at?
No,
Fuck
they
the
just was there for the money.
entourage.
They were just there for the money.
Wow.
Well, we definitely want to send our prayers to Katt because
Yes,
I didn't realize
yes.
that this man had a charge every month since he got out.
Since January.
He averaging one charge a month, and we going into August.
So what
So
is
and
the
all
final
of them
charge?
are battery charges. No
He
drug
got
charges.
federal, he got terroristic threats, he got
Gun.
false imprisonment, he got possession of marijuana, possession of
Oh, he did
firearms.
get medication of marijuana.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And on this illegal one, then he got in a situation in Philadelphia where the niggas beat his ass.
On stage.
Then he beat him and the kid got the fight.
That was here in Gainesville.
Yeah, and then you had the shit that I showed you.
But you know what? Even though you're a celebrity, you still fucking human. You still a person.
Well, even if I was human and I did all this shit,
Well,
I hope
you
somebody
would've
come
been locked
get
up
me.
a long time ago.
Yeah,
Like I just said about Sissy and Dion, somebody should go and get him. Ain't no way my child, my brother, my cousin, nigga.
And that nigga weigh 110 pounds.
Well,
And the swing now, he will swing.
Look, I'm a vouch and big up Khia too because this bitch came and got me. Okay, several times. I am that ass kicker. I do have a temper issue. I did do drug. Well, I smoke weed. Weed ain't a drug. I did a little bit of toot back then to stay awake. But my sister came and got me.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't the right choice.
And that's what you're supposed to do.
And made me acknowledge how much love I got in myself.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
Which is the love for me.
Yes.
My sister said, bitch, you got two hearts.
Yes.
It's not just one heart anymore.
Right.
No.
So if you feel yourself sliding and wanting to hurt or think you're going to get locked the hell back up, let's go to the water. That's our biggest shit. Let's go to the water. Let's go to the water. You know, that brother Katt needs help. TMS,
Yes.
I'm there for you, baby. Rough Riders.
We here.
Right.
We.
You know,
We.
come
Because
on.
that's what Sean said. Sean said, Kai, you got to get it.
Yes.
I said, I'm trying.
But a hard head make a soft ass. It's but so much you can attempt
Right.
with a lot of people as well. Sometimes it just be too far and they just that up.
Yeah.
That they taking it out.
Yeah.
The
Got to be.
shootings,
That's the situation with Katt. Because every month,
Yeah.
he's
sit your ass down.
Yeah.
He's tired.
But they gonna dope him up, and he gonna come out a vegetable. He's not gonna be the same.
I
Because
agree.
when you go in that bucket, he already had that warrior rebel spirit. So you don't get in chain when you have that spirit like that. Because when they lock him up, he's going to medical. That cart lady is gonna come shoot his ass up, and you don't know what they shooting you up with. You don't never let them restrain you and get you into put you in a hole where you don't have control of what you eat and what they putting in your body.
That's true.
And so now you fucked up.
But how do you stop it?
He done fucked up.
How do you get help before it gets to that point? If you even
You ask for
acknowledging but you asking for it. Let me tell you. I'm speaking of self, sis. Speaking of self, I've been reaching out for help since November of last year. I know my head isn't right. The first thing they'll say is, well, we're going to put you on this kind of medication. We're going to put you on this kind of medication to help you sleep. We're going to put you on this kind of medication to help with your anxiety. I met a white woman yesterday, a medic, who offered vitamins, a natural supplement to help to keep me calm.
Go to the
So,
Asians and get some herbs as well.
There you go.
Yes.
But what if I got a counterfeit $20 bill from a dollar store a week ago and went to get some weed and gave the dope man
The counterfeit. No!
So I almost got my ass whipped.
Oh, Lord.
For giving up counterfeit. It looked fake, but I was tired. And I didn't pay attention when I got it from the dollar store, and my next move was to get my sack. You feel me? But I still had to go to work the next day. I go back to the dollar store. The lady rolls back the camera. She shows the transaction being made. She looks at the bill. She didn't even question me to say, well, China, how did you, why didn't you come back when it happened? She didn't question that at all. You know what she told me? She said, I don't want to be responsible giving you another 20 because it's going to come out of my drawer. I said, now, bitch, if I would have gave you a counterfeit $20 bill, how would you have handled that? They would have called the police.
Exactly.
They would have did this. They would have embarrassed me.
Right.
I said, you got 5 minutes to give me back that fucking $20 bill.
Exactly.
Or I'm calling the police on your ass. I called the police. She's still waiting for her clearance for a fucking $20 fucking bill. So at this point, mind you, I'm not on medication. Ain't nobody helping me. Your ass in Miami some damn where. I can't get a hold of nobody. So my anxiety is kicking the fuck in. You feel me? And I'm staring at this woman like 20. So you don't want your money fucked up, but my money is. It ain't no human